Your happiness is going to always start with the peace you feel. It's going to always start with how peaceful you feel inside. And that peace, you have to absolutely protect that. With every fiber of your being, you have to protect that peace. You know, and you may say, hey, well, how do you protect the peace? How do you protect your peace? Well, you have to start being intentional about it. And, first thing I'll say is pay attention to how people make you feel. How do you feel when you're around somebody? Do you get that pit in your stomach? Do you get anxious? Do you feel nervous? How do you feel? Because if someone is not disrupting your peace, then interacting with them should be easy. It should be an easy, seamless, interaction that you have with them. Another thing that I can think of is stop giving people multiple chances to hurt you or show you who they are. One of the things that I truly believe that it's hard for anyone to hide who they are for very long. And as Maya Angelou said, when somebody show you who they are, believe them the first time. Stop allowing someone to say demeaning, disrespectful things to you, do demeaning, disrespectful things to you, treat you in a certain way, that you don't like. Don't allow people to continue to disrupt your life. Because if you allow that to happen, then basically you telling them it's okay. So another thing I could think of is don't get in people's drama. Let them go through their drama on their own, even if they try to pull you into it. Don't give into it. You can listen. You can be an objective observer or listener, but don't allow them to pull you in it, no matter how hard they tug at you. Don't get into that shit. Allow them to say what they're gonna say and keep it moving. Another thing that I would think of is, how sometimes people say, "You're always making me mad. You're always doing this." But nobody can always do anything to you unless you allow it. Control your reactions. Nobody can make you mad unless you allow it. And I can also say nobody can hurt you unless you allow it. That's a little bit more difficult, when people say something to you. We're all human beings. Words hurt, right? But you don't need to let them know it hurts. You don't need to fire off a whole bunch of emotional text messages that you later regret. You don't need to say a whole bunch of emotional things that you'll later regret. You can control your reaction. Your reaction says so much about you, right? So the minute you allow yourself to get emotionally charged or reactive to that stimuli, then you're part of the toxicity at that point. All right. And the last quick thing I'll think of is you have to make yourself less available. You have to make yourself less available to those type of people or those type of situations. Some people, family or something like that, you can't completely pull away from, but you can control your level of access. You can't control your level of visibility. You don't have to go around to every event. You don't have to be involved in the text messages, right? Even if you're in them, you don't have to say anything, right? You don't have to be involved in all of those things, right? So make people earn your trust back, right? When you withdraw yourself because someone is disturbing your peace, before you allow them back into your life in that same type of manner, make sure that they show you that they're different without telling them to do it. Make sure you observe so that they're doing it naturally, not because because they want to be back in your life. Make sure you observe it naturally. All right, well that's it.